Okay. All right. Welcome everyone. And also thank you if you're watching this recording. So I will introduce myself later. I'll just say my name is Deborah Frennes Baez, and a lot of folks know me as Debbie. But I'm actually going to first turn it over to Luna. Some people know her as Arlene, some people know her as Luna, and she's going to share for a quick minute just on why she decided to start her Arbonne business, and then she's going to pass it over to Artie and we'll get started with the presentation. So take it away, Luna.
Hi. I think the people that know me that are on, they know that I did a 30-day cleanse last January was the first time that I tried the product. And I wanted to do the cleanse just to kind of like do a reset or reboot. And I felt so good, like my stomach, just everything felt less, sometimes I feel like it's like I'm bloated and just, I don't know, but I loved it. Like from the minute I tasted it, I was like, oh, the protein shake, I was like, oh, this is really good. And then I gave up coffee, which is something that, a lot of people who know me know that I'm like the biggest coffee drinker. And to be able to give up coffee for 30 days and not feel the headaches or sometimes you even feel nauseous if you don't have that caffeine or the coffee. But I started to use the fizz sticks instead, the energy fizz, and I just love those. So now I treat myself to like a cup of coffee every once in a while, but it's a treat now. But I love using the fizz and the Digestive Plus. Like those two, I can't be without. I was recently in Chicago and I extended my stay there and I ran out of the Digestive Plus. And I don't know what it is, but like my stomach just feels different. Like when I take it, it feels better. And from the day that I did this 30-day challenge, I was like, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try it. It wasn't like I wanted to sell it or I wanted to, I just wanted to try it. And I ended up liking it so much that I started telling people like, oh, this stuff really makes my stomach feel like settled. It doesn't, like, I enjoy drinking the protein shakes, and I'm one of those people that's not really, I've never felt like that's satisfying, but it really is. And, I tell my friends and my family, I wouldn't be trying to get you to try this, if I didn't think it was good. Not just good tasting, but also the way it makes me feel. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to get Jack to try it. he just will not do it, but I'm trying, hopefully one day he'll give in. But I think my stomach just feels so much better, and I like doing it too because I feel like it saves me. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm a chef, and so a lot of times, I'm not working right now, but like when I would work, sometimes I'd go home and I'm like, I don't want to cook, So like having a replacement shake for me was like, that was even better because I didn't have to come home and like do anything. I could just have my shake. So yeah, that was kind of fun to do while I was working. And anyway, that's, so now I just want to let my friends, and I'm moving to Chicago, and I just want to let my friends know about it and see if, they want to try it. I think I'd like to get some samples to give to people so they can try it, but just to see, the difference, and in such a really short amount of time. Like before, I think I might have been like 5 days into it, and I felt already like my stomach and the way I was just feeling, I felt better. I felt less bloated. I felt lighter. And with the 30-day, I actually lost weight and inches, but I was really doing it more about like just feeling better. And, after like the holidays and all of that. And I was actually thinking about doing the 30-day before the holidays started this year, because I thought, it'd be good to do it before and then do it after. Like, can't hurt.
Totally, that's funny because that's what we're doing. I'm not going to say
Yeah.
it's perfect, but we're a little more than halfway in. Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
does make a
right?
difference. Yeah, it does make a difference how you go into the holidays, and it does. It really does. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
perfect. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's way better than had we not, given it a good go. So awesome, Arlene Luna. Thank you so much for sharing. So we will hand it over to Artie to get the presentation part started, and then I'll do my part later on. Thank
Okay.
you.
That was awesome, Luna. I'm with you on that, Debbie, too. 80-20 rule. Hello, guys. My name is Artey Mendoza, and I'm a regional vice president and independent consultant with Arbonne. I am so excited to share with you guys and to be here with Debbie and Lupe, who are going to share as well. So thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy schedules. I know that Arbonne has a lot to offer, not only with the products, but I know Debbie will be sharing a little bit more about the opportunity in case you're all interested. But I understand that we all have different wellness goals, but what we do have in common is that we all want to feel and look our best. And I think as we age, even more so. A little bit about me and my story. I've been coaching people for 15 years. I started this because I fell in love with the products, just like Luna. I was dealing with a lot of skin issues, acne and eczema, and I had been on medications. So I definitely fell in love with the product ingredient policy that is super strict. And being that I was in school and also working in the medical field, I was super busy. So I was able to not only show my results to a lot of people in a short amount of time. And before I knew it, I was doing this as a business because people wanted to know, people were getting attracted to my energy. Like Luna said, not only do the products help when you're, consuming them, but also it makes a difference when you apply them on your skin. And I know Lupe is going to share that information with you. Before Arbonne, I didn't have any children. Thanks to Arbonne, I have 2 kids. I have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old. I don't know if you guys can see me better with light or without light. But I didn't have a vision, or I didn't have kids in my vision board. To be honest with you, I thought I was always going to be a career person. I come from immigrant parents that pretty much enforced me, to just follow the American dream, go to school, get a degree, get into a safe career of choice. And that's what I was doing before Arbonne fell on my lap. So when it fell on my lap, I knew that the products were going to change people's health and their skin because of the ingredient policy. I was a science major, and so I really believed in the clinical data that was being used. And so I really fell in love with that as well, that I could honestly back up a brand that was following good guidelines. And so I felt really confident sharing the products. And before I knew it, I was dreaming bigger. So I hope that what we share tonight, as far as the opportunity and the products, you give it a go, because I know that before Arbonne, we didn't have diversity like we do today. The company's been around for 40 years and it has blown up. So I'll get to share with you now a little bit about the health and wellness part and the company. We actually have 4 decades of history. Our brand philosophy embraces, like I mentioned, the connection between a healthier mind and stronger body and beautiful skin. So mind, body, and skin are all connected. And our 30 Days to Healthy Living program is a great way to simplify while creating new healthy eating habits. So I really like that, that we teach you what foods to take out and what's not serving your body, and what to eat more of, and how to supplement using our products. This is how the 30 days works. Step 1, you get a list of foods to eliminate and which to include in your daily meal step. Number 2, you drink 2 shakes a day, you drink plenty of water, and get a balanced meal. You can do 2 if you're a hungry maniac like me, and if you work out hard. Step 3 is get moving. whether it's walking, dancing, or running, Zumba, whatever it is you do to get moving, it can help you both physically and also mentally, okay? Number 4, or step 4, you wanna be mindful. Be aware of how you're feeling and your thoughts. Are you feeling stressed? What can you do to reduce it? Are you having cravings? I know I had a lot of cravings after my second pregnancy. What are some healthy snack options available to you? Okay, those are good questions, and you're gonna get a guide with that. Step 5 is get plenty of sleep. I know we live in a very busy pace life right now, and so sleep is very important. Make sure you write that down as a reminder. Step 6, it is important to track your goals, and like I mentioned, there's a free downloadable guide where you can keep yourself accountable and also keep your friends accountable. It doesn't matter if your goal is for a day, a week, or a month. I love this program because when I fall off the wagon, just like Debbie said, we go back on it because we feel the difference and we sense the difference in our brain, in our mind. This is what a well-balanced plate should look like now. It's important that you plan and prepare ahead to help you stay on track. It includes whole foods, which includes colorful vegetables, also includes dark leafy greens, lean or vegan protein, and healthy fats, which helps absorb certain nutrients. And that's, for example, omega-3. It's a type of fat that is important to nerve, brain, and heart function. So now moving along into the program, you will receive a box of 30 days Digestion Plus. These are prebiotics botanically derived from chicory root. Look that up. It's a very important root. It supports a healthy GI tract, and it feeds the prebiotic into the gut. And the probiotic helps support the intestinal microflora, and enzymes help break down the carbs, the fats, the protein, the fiber, and lactose to support nutrient uptake, absorption from foods, which is very important process to help you keep lean out. Protein shakes. Oh, and I like to drink the Digestion Plus in the morning. And if I ate too much, like for Thanksgiving, I'm thinking of doing it in the morning and right before bedtime. You can do that. And if you get sick, you can do that too. With cold water, okay? Because you don't want to defeat its purpose of helping you break those things down that we mentioned. Now going on to protein shake, it's clinically tested and certified to have a low glycemic index. Why is that important? It means it tastes great, and it also won't cause a spike in your blood sugar. That's very important if you're a diabetic, and if you don't want to be a diabetic. Detox tea, which is next, it helps support the liver and the kidneys. By the way, protein shakes, we mentioned earlier, you want to take 2 a day. Some people wake up and drink that right in the morning if they're hungry. A lot of people drink it as a post-workout. That's what I did. I just finished Pilates, I mentioned to you guys, and I drank one before getting on this call. So it's totally manageable. Detox tea helps support the liver and kidneys. You can drink it cold or hot. I know Debbie likes to drink it as a tizzy. You drink this after Digestion Plus, not together, because Digestion Plus goes cold. Detox tea can be warm unless you're doing it cold. Fizzy is a great coffee replacement. I love these. I can't live without them. They have great, when you add it to your detox tea, that's what Debbie does. Those are called tizzies. You can just add it to water like I am drinking right now to create a refreshing, bubbly drink when you need a pick-me-up, or if you're trying to get away from sodas. I haven't drank any sodas or any coffee for over 10 years, thanks to this program. When it came out, I didn't realize I could kick off coffee until I met Arbonne's fizzies. So the next slide is the greens and the cleanse and the fiber. I love the greens. You can add a scoop to your shake. It helps fill in the nutritional gap. Some people, like myself, I put it in, it comes with a lot of greens. So I put it in my my spaghetti sauce or anything that I'm going to make, like pancakes. I also use the protein shake to make pancakes, and I also use the greens. So sometimes they'll have green pancakes, and my kids don't taste it, and they're good for them, right? So the cleanse is a gentle enough for a daily use, and it tastes like lemonade. I can't wait to get mine. I just ordered a refill because the holidays are coming up. Number 3, the fiber. It helps support regularity, and cardiovascular health, which is super important, and it is heat proof. So I just baked a vegan birthday cake for my husband last night or yesterday, and I added some of that too. So you can add it to soups and sauces as well. So here's a 30 days to healthy living kit breakdown. Whether it's a preferred client you choose or consultant price, it comes out to less than $10 a day for 2 meals, 2 drinks, 2 good drinks, and your daily dose of pre and probiotics. So you're getting a cleanse also, which is also amazing to me. And you also don't have to worry about cooking, like Luna mentioned, 3 meals a day, and dirty more dishes, because I know I have a problem with that. I have a family of 4. So that's a plus for me too, Luna. But if you're not ready for the full 30 days, we can help you tailor it and talk to your consultant. She will help you, or he will help you to meet your goals. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it on to District Manager Lupe Quintero.
Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Lupe Quintero, and I have been an independent consultant with Arbonne for about 2 years. I'm a veteran, a mother, and a wife. I was a preschool teacher before, but because of all the budget cuts, I decided to pursue speech therapy and received my degree in speech language pathology from Cal State Long Beach. I was introduced to Arbonne by Artey Mendoza. Our kids go to the same school, and she invited me to an Arbonne presentation. And after I attended, I did some research because the business model, compensation plan, and the ingredient policies sounded too good to be true. I wanted to know what I was getting into before I, invested time and money. That evening, I was surprised to learn that also what you put on your skin goes into your bloodstream within 26 seconds, which I thought it was something that everyone should know about. I got involved with Arbonne for a few different reasons. First, because while I was in school, I met my husband. We got married and had a baby, and I stopped working because we wanted to raise our son ourselves. So we were down to 1 income. But after our son was born, my husband went through 2 different surgeries and a work accident, which caused him to make a career change, take a pay cut, and pursue a different degree because he was in school as well. Another reason for getting involved in Arbonne is because 3 months prior to being introduced to the company, my then 25-year-old was diagnosed with testicular cancer. That was and continues to be one of the hardest and scariest things that a parent can ever go through. I realized that illness can hit us at any time, especially if we aren't actively and consciously making our health a priority. It also made me value my health because I want to live a long, healthy life for my kids. So my Arbonne business has helped my family and I live a healthier lifestyle. From the food we eat and what we put on our skin, to how we care for our body and our mind. It has helped me with my personal growth, which has impacted all aspects in my life. It has also connected me to some pretty cool people who have become my clients, my business partners, or friends. This business has also allowed me to work from home while caring for my son, or our son. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the products. I want them all for myself. I want to talk to you about the products. So Arbonne offers a wide range of consumable vegan products for the entire family. From our top performing categories, nutrition and skincare, to makeup, baby care, sensitive skin, hair care, essential oils, and body care. We offer products for everyone that deliver results. All products are cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan certified. Our not allowed list includes more than 2,000 ingredients. That's nearly 1,400 from the European Union, plus several hundred more that we don't use in any of our formulas across our categories. So the true secret to aging well is living well. I already talked about the nutrition, so now let's talk about the skincare. Our Age Well secret starts with the latest advances in skincare, science, and research. The Age Well set includes Silky Cleanser, Refreshing Toning Mist, Collagen Nurturing Serum, Enriching Eye Cream, Moisture Restoring Cream with or without SPF, and Intense Repairing Night Cream. What makes this system so great is our holistic ingredients, especially the Age Well trifecta, which includes the bakuchiol, a plant-based retinol alternative which helps reduce the look of facial wrinkles, sustainable plant stem cell extract, which helps improve the appearance of skin radiance, elasticity, firmness, and texture by conditioning the skin. Sorry about that. And lastly, stabilized vitamin C, which supports collagen through moisturization. All products have a 45 money back guarantee. And the business, so this is how the business works. In 2018, an estimated 1.4 trillion of US income was generated by gig workers. Social businesses are growing. 92% of consumers trust recommendations made from people they know. Social media helps us connect to people all over, and technology allows us to run online businesses globally from anywhere in the world. This is a 4.2 trillion industry that continues to grow because global wellness is booming. People value skincare, well-being, and weight management solutions. This health and wellness online business has a low startup cost and is currently in the US, UK, Canada, Poland, Australia, and New Zealand. Work this business alongside your current career, school schedule, or busy lifestyle. Consumable products equals repeat sales. So what if you can earn a little extra money? Be your own boss. Choose who you want to work with. Set your own schedule. Improve your overall well-being and help change people's lives. So now I will pass it on to Debbie.
Thank you so much, ladies. So I get to close it out by sharing a bit about myself and then close out the 3 ways to earn with Arbonne. So real quickly about me, my name, like I said, is Debbie or Deborah, and I've been building an Arbonne business for 8 years now. It's the same, that's how old my eldest baby is also. She's 8 years old and my other is 6 years old right now. So I started my business then because I did want something different and more flexible. I was previously a teacher. It was very rewarding and it was difficult. I don't know about you, but I knew I was meant for something different. I just didn't know what it was. I was a teacher for 7 years. I worked in higher education for 5 years. All I knew was education. Never did I think I would start a business, but I was open to change. I was on the market for change. And so the business side of it, what you've heard so far, the ability to work on my terms, design my life, and work my business when I decide to, instead of having to clock in and clock out and have all the extra work on top of what I had to do at home. I didn't feel like I was going to be able to raise my kids. And not only that, but even before kids, I also wanted a life where I could travel. And my husband and I traveled a lot before kids, and I traveled a lot when I was single. And I knew I never wanted to be caught in a rat race. And that's what happened to me until I had the baby. And I said, okay, it's time to do something different. So these products right away caught my attention when Artey actually also introduced me, which is very rare, honestly, that the 2 of us here presenting with Artey today are 2 people she introduced to. The reason for that, and I'll come back to that story, is because a lot of the time in this business, and this is one of the things I call magic in this business, is that, and I'll get into the team part in a bit, but is just how this business unravels. So I'll get to that in a minute. But when Artey presented me this business and product, we were actually at Trader Joe's. So you never know who you're going to meet and why, and what they're going to bring to your lives. You just never know. And she told me about the products. I know I wanted them because of all the great ingredients we heard about already. And then I decided to stop teaching that year. Had my baby, I had the little one, then the second one came, and I started in-home childcare. None of it made me happy, except Arbonne is what I enjoyed. And still to this day, it's not like, oh my gosh, I got to get on a Zoom. I mean, I love my business. It's very social, and when we get to be in person, even more so. But these have become my people, and it's really great to be surrounded by people who are super positive and super forward thinking and goals, and I mean, just great people all around. So anyway, the business definitely was for me. Even though the products brought me in, the business is why I stayed in the long run. And one tidbit it's a big thing, but I will share briefly is in hindsight, really the bigger reason why I'm here and why I'm a lifer with this business and why I'm so passionate about sharing how we can change our lives is because my father passed away from a heart attack when I was little. And so I really believe that we can change the cycle of our lives and our kids' lives and our grandkids' lives and so on and so forth if we start changing it with us and our families. And so really for me, it's so much bigger than these products. It's really about helping people with health and wellness all around. Even what we put on our skin, like Lupe talked about, is really important, and people don't realize that. And just today we had news about an extended family member passing away. And you just think about all the things that we do in our lives, right, that contribute to us living a long, healthy life, or us living the opposite, right? Or not the opposite, really. So that to me is why I love this business and the products. But truly the business is why I'm here and will always be with Arbonne, because it's just brilliant. And trust me, I didn't know a lick about business before. And if you were invited to watch this video or be on here live because to support somebody, thank you. For the products, thank you. If you had no idea why you're here, thank you. So keep an open mind about the business, because even if this isn't for you, that's okay. Maybe you know somebody, and that somebody can truly change their life with health, or by being able to design their life. Somebody said to me once, and actually I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to close with that. So remind me on that. So on to the quick part where I'm going to close out is the 4 ways that folks can be a part of Arbonne, work with us, work with Luna if you know her, work with Lupe if you know her, whoever invited you, right? Is 1, we get paid on our personal sales, okay? So this is something that you, if you choose to be a consultant, can do. We get paid on our personal sales, and that's great, right? But honestly, this business is not about direct sales only. This is where I say the magic happens. 2, we can get paid commissions on our team product sales, which are called overrides. This is where I say the magic happens, because you have probably trained somebody in your work to do what you do, maybe, right? Maybe you did before. I know I trained teachers before, and I'm not getting paid on their work now. In fact, I didn't get paid then while they were teaching next door to me, even though I taught them a lot of what to do in the classroom, right? The hands-on stuff. In this business, we teach people to do what we do, and they go and do, and we may do it together, like Artey and Lupe and I are doing today, or maybe we don't do it together. But no matter what, if I introduce them, that everyone they introduce, I get paid on. And to me, that is brilliant. It's just brilliant, right? And plus, they're products that people buy anyway. They're just probably buying products that are honestly inferior in my eyes, because they don't work as well, and the ingredients are probably inferior as well. They're not good for us. So the 3rd way is cash awards. Here at every level, we can always get paid more based on our sales performance. And so that's a great thing. I don't know about you, but in my job as a teacher, there was like a little box, and that's how much I was ever going to make, even with a master's degree. And that used to scare me and make me a little sad, honestly, because I was barely able to pay my loans. Hopefully I'm not taking away from the screen there. Let me know if I am. I am reading off a script, by the way. It's not a secret. We share our testimonies, we go off a script, and we make it our own. None of us memorizes this stuff, although at this point we probably could give you a good gist of it from top of our heads. But anyway, so the ways folks can get started is 1, they can become a preferred client, and that's awesome. This month you can actually get the $29 waived with a qualifying order. Talk to your consultant about that. But as a preferred client, you get 20 to 40% off for a year. You get free shipping. You can earn free products, and there's no purchase requirements. It's not like if you have to buy something every month or anything like that. Consultants as well. Some people ask, well, is there anything that's automatic? I'm like, nope, nothing automatic. And to start your own business, normally it's only $49 plus tax. And there's also a way to waive it this month as well. So it's a great month with a qualifying order. So we can talk more about that as well. And it's usually what people want anyway. And it's like the 2 sets that you just heard about, or less technically. But that's what people want anyway. And it's a great way for people to start their business, right? With our 2 flagship lines, but we have a lot of other products, obviously. And there's no, minimums, nothing like that. And if that's not for you, that's okay. But maybe you're a connector. And honestly, this is really important, because you don't have to buy anything. That's okay. But honestly, if you're going to try the products, you're going to love them. And they're healthier than anything out there. So, but maybe you're a connector. Think about, who you can connect, the person who invited you on, and you can host a Zoom like this. You can host a Facebook event when we're back in person. You can host something in person. Maybe in your state people are in person. I don't know. Maybe you host a social distancing thing outside. I don't know. But you can connect the consultant that invited you to watch this or on, and you can get some freebies, some rewards for doing that. And that's huge because you never know whose health you can change, and honestly, potentially their life. Artey introduced me to this, and she really did change my life. It's just the reality of it. I don't know what my life would look like right now if I had to be a full-time teacher, and especially with the current situation. I don't know what that would look like. So there are 4 levels of management. This is a lot, and I'm going to zoom in if I can. But this is, you can see this and get so much more info from earnings.arbonne.com. And this is like just the, this is like the averages, the low averages, the top averages, the bottom averages. That I'm going to challenge folks and say, why not just look at the top 50 average? And you know what average means. A lot of people make a lot more than that, right? Why not just look at the top 50 average? And why couldn't that be you having a business that's online? Build it into your life alongside a full-time career or full-time kids or whatever it might be. And take it with you from state to state like Luna is, or do this alongside, what you do at home or forced to do during these times with your kids like I am right now. It's like everybody's home. My husband's working from home too. But he's on a schedule. I'm not. I get to choose when I do mine. So why not think, what if I could do that? And the best part is there's so many other amazing perks. There's a business that we can will to up to like 6 generations. I literally am in the process right now of finalizing my living trust, and my Arbonne business is in there. That means it will go to my family if and when I'm not here, because at one point I will no longer be here, right? That my job wasn't going to go to my family when I'm no longer on this planet. It wasn't. Even if it's $1,000, which it'll be more a month, or 2,000, or 3,000, or 20,000. Talk to a financial advisor and find out how long it takes to put that money away in stocks or bonds or even retirement to be able to make even 1,000 a month in like 50 years. It takes a lot, and this takes our time, which is not a ton of time compared to a full-time job, honestly. But you can decide how you work this business, or again, be a connector and decide, just to expose people to what this is. So if you're interested in learning more about the income opportunity, please go to earnings.arbonne.com and contact me, Artey, Lupe, Luna, whoever connected you here, and let's talk about the possibilities and whatever questions you have. So I'm going to end with, I can't believe I remembered, many years ago, a father and daughter duo in this business. So she started the business, and then her father came in under her. They're up in Canada. They said this, and they said it's true. They said, yes, we sell products, but honestly, what we sell is a lifestyle. You get to choose your lifestyle, and that is almost unheard of in any other job or business, because there's a lot of businesses out there that A, right now are closing, and B, that own the people, and the people really don't own the business, right? I commend people who do that and follow their passion, but what if this can be the vehicle to pursue the passion? And the passion doesn't have to be the paycheck. So think about that, talk to the person that invited you, and let them know where you see yourself. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna stop the recording, and then if you want to ask